I'm laying out some silver here to make another silver video. Most of us who stack silver are stacking it not necessarily for an investment, although we do wish upon that. But most of us stack it because we're preparing for some type of world event, such as an economic collapse or something. We pray that nothing like that's going to happen, but most of us, we're trying to hold on to our wealth in case something bad happens. Saying that, I have a coworker at work who also stacks silver. Nice guy. But he bought a 100-ounce bar of silver. It's about an inch thick. It's about 6 inches long, maybe 7 inches long. And I would say it's about 3 inches wide. Very impressive to hold this bar. It's like holding a brick. And I got to thinking about that after him and I stopped talking. Considering that most people are stacking silver in the event of an emergency or something, what would it be like for him to go and utilize that bar to buy goods and services? You know, when silver does become a bartering tool again, when it might replace money, or I should say the fiat currency known as cash. What would it be like? And would the emergency of the times get him into some dangerous trouble? Would it be an OPSEC issue? Would he be able to break 100, so to speak, make change? Or would he just get ripped off and killed? And I got to thinking about that. Now, I love bars too. Most of my most of my stack is consisting of silver eagles and maple leaves. That is 99.9% of my stash. I do have a couple of bars. I'm going to cough. I'm just getting over a cold, so I apologize. I have quite a few 1-ounce silver bars. No big deal, not impressive. But the biggest bar I have is a 10-ounce bar. It does not come with the impression that a 100-ounce bar comes with. But this is it right here. I have a few of these. I'm trying to get it to focus, folks. I'll get it a little closer. And I'll turn it over. It's no big deal, like I said. I'm going to make a point here. And the thickness. And I'll put it in contrast to a silver eagle that you're all familiar with. There's a thickness of a silver eagle. And the size. My point is, even with this, in the case of an emergency, I too might have some issues breaking, making change. You know, if I buy goods or service that are not worth the value of this at the time, I might run into some issues, either breaking the bar, making change, or getting my ass killed and having it stolen. Because at the time, the value of this will be really impressive. Not as impressive as that 100-ounce bar, but still maybe worthy of killing me for it. Now, like I said already, most of my stack is silver eagles and maple leaves. I got many of them, many of these tubes. But one thing I always urge people to add to their stacks are what I call incremental silvers, in incremental rounds. Here we have 10, I just broke out a few of them, 10 1/10 ounce silver rounds. They almost look like the silver eagles, but I think these are put out by Silverton or Silvertown. I'm going to try to get this camera to focus on this coin. Again, This is 1/10 ounce pure silver, not sterling silver. So the front, if you couldn't tell, is a lady standing very similar to the Silver Eagle. I'm actually looking at both coins now, extremely similar to the Silver Eagle lady. Let me get you another view of that. I'll rock it back and forth. Maybe the reflection will help see it. And I'll do the same thing to this. I'll rock it back and forth. In the back, there appears to be an eagle with its wings open like so. And I'll try to get the camera again to focus. Utilizing one of these might be the safest way to go. Even safer than a 1 ounce Silver Eagle or a 1 ounce bar because of its small value or smaller value. I think for OPSEC, which is operational security for you non-military folks, this might be the route to carry. This might be the best route to use when buying goods and services in the event of a catastrophe, emergency, a shit hit the fan, a world without rule of law type of event. These smaller coins might be the route. Many people will say, well, there's a higher premium on those coins. They're correct. There is a slight higher charge for those 1 ounce, 1/10 ounce coins. But I think over time, when the value of silver increases, it'll more than make up for what you spent. It really will. It's my humble, honest opinion. In time. Also, what I like to collect are dimes. In here we have Mercury dimes, we have Eisenhower dimes. These are 90% silver. But still, almost, not quite, almost the full value of a pure silver 10th ounce round. So keep your eyes open for what they call junk silver. Junk silver just means pre-1964 dimes and quarters, as well as some half dollars and whatnot. So keep your eyes open. Every time I get a roll of quarters for laundry, or I get change in my pocket from the cashier, I'm always looking. Yes, I rarely find one anymore, but still, if you do, it's worth some money. By today's market, a 1964 quarter, just based on its 90% silver ratio, is worth $2.96 today. A dime is worth, I think, don't quote me on this, a dime is a 10th ounce. I think it's just under $1, somewhere around $1. But that's still not bad. I think it's actually 95 cents if I recall. But still, think about that. A dime worth 95 cents. So definitely keep an eye out for your pre-64 coins. Folks, you have a great day. And again, I do appreciate bars. Don't get me wrong. I love the power, the feeling you get when you hold one. But I still think it might be an OPSEC issue when you, in the event of a WROL or shit hit the fan situation. If you like this video, I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up and the little icon that looks like this. And subscribe. Hope to see you back on the next video. Take care.